What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. So get the popcorn popping, get the source pouring. Hurry up, make love to your wife, and get right back at you because it's time for the Lucha Libre News Satran Show. Only on Peter, buddy. Quick show. Sorry for the lateness of this video, but it happens. Quick show. Some of the stuff, old news, some I'm sure you probably know about, but I'm just going to give my 2 cents as usual on everything. Let's just dive right into it. So CMLL has released Rush from contract. In other words, he was fired for his involvement in Battle of LA. Of course, he was fired due to breach of contract. I guess it stated in his contract that he wasn't allowed to do that type thing, but I guess he did, and of course he got fired for it, which is a huge mistake on CMLL's part, like a huge mistake. This is definitely the biggest mistake CMLL could make. Rush is the biggest name in Lucha Libre right now, period. Like, his status is basically like Hulkamania early 90s in Mexico. Like, that's how big Rush is right now. I mean, he's currently the ROH World Heavyweight Champion, and the kind of the messed up thing is ROH and CMLL are currently partnered up, and it's, I don't know. I think it's just gonna be like CMLL just kind of made it harder, I think, for them to really do business. I mean, when you kind of turn around and fire your World Heavyweight Champion, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of gonna be make things difficult for them to really do business together, I think, as much as they would have had Rush stayed on. But I mean, definitely the fans love Rush. I mean, Rush is huge to really let him go from contract. Fans are going to notice, you know, especially in Mexico and things like that. Like, fans are going to notice that he's gone. I mean, this is going to hurt the CML big time. I mean, if the CML was smart, I mean, they would definitely bring him back. But I mean, to kind of let go one of the the biggest name in Lucha Libre right now is just such a dumb thing to do on their part. I mean, that's clearly the reason why they're not the biggest. I mean, they want to be the biggest promotion out there, yet they're doing kind of dumb shit like this. I mean, such a bad idea, but you know, what are you gonna do, right? AAA has, of course, announced Lucha Capital will be returning this coming up Wednesday. Actually, it will be taking place at the same venue that it did last year, and I'm actually rather excited for this event. I'm really looking forward to it. I loved Lucha Libre Capital last year. I love what they did with it. Loved how they did it. I'm wondering though if Taya and Laredo Kid are going to be defending their Capital titles or not. Or if they're going to be doing like a new capital champion, like kind of every year type thing, kind of as like a trophy belt. I'm very curious if they're going to, like I said, like if Taya's going to defend her title. I would like to see Taya versus Lady Shani if that's the case. Like, if it's the case where it's going to be like a title defense, I would like to see Taya versus Lady Shani for the capital title. Laredo Kid, I probably would like to see Laredo Kid versus Phoenix for that title. Laredo Kid is, of course, the champion. Laredo Kid is like every champion, but I'm really excited for it. I thought they did such a great job with Lucha Libre Capital last year. I'm definitely looking forward to it again this year. I think it's gonna be like, I think it's gonna be good, definitely. Uh, so CMLL the Day of the Dead is coming up, scheduled for November 1st to the 3rd. Of course, it takes place in Mexico City, Mexico. Sanson will be defending his title at this event, and I am super excited because we really don't see this title defended all that much. I think last time we seen it defended was like last Day of the Dead, which is pretty much, I think, what the title was really made for. Is, of course, the King of the Underworld title. I'm excited. I think he's going to be defending it against Mystico or Christico, one of the two, I believe. Quote me if I'm wrong, because I probably am on that one. Either way, I am actually really excited for that one. And of course, sticking with CMLL, the most anticipated matchup which was Soberano Jr. versus Templaro for the national welterweight title took place. But of course, it ended up in a draw, which means that these two will definitely be going on to feud with each other quite a bit more. I'm excited for this because apparently they have signed to a mask matchup, which kind of, excuse me, it leads me to believe that Soberano Jr. is probably going to lose that matchup, and Templaro is going to win that one. But I'm hoping that these two keep feuding up because this is such a great feud. It's going to be huge. Like you're talking about one of the biggest feuds in Lucha Libre history. It could really very well work out to be for sure. Triple A also had a rather good set of matches. We seen Lapark and Son of Lapark took on Blue Demon Junior and Rey Escorpi, and great matchup. Great matchup. The Lucha Brothers would take on Laredo Kid and Golden Magic. Lady Shani and Vanilla would take on Kira and Starfire. I mean, these were all great matches. Triple A, they do such a good job at just hitting the mark when it comes to matches and just match quality. They don't always do the right moves, but I mean, here right there is just, excuse me, shows that they just have such great, matches and such great match quality. Like that's a really great, some really great great matchups right there. Of course, CMLL the other day really had a great event. I found they ended up having an event that's Arena Mexico event, which was really good. I mean, we seen Aereo and Arrow beat Olympico and Parthello, which was a really, I mean, it was a decent matchup. I mean, we did see Black Panther and Black Panther Jr. end up beating Dark Magic, a Mystico Jr. and El Sajando, as well as we did see Atlantis, Mystico, and Sub Jr. beat Amphisto, Metafisto, and Luciferno in a really great matchup. I mean, those are some decent matchups. Of course, there was obviously more matchups, but I mean, it was just really such a great event. I mean, it seems like everybody's just kind of upping the bar when it comes to great events and everything like that. Like really great matches. But yeah, that's it for today. Nothing really much more to go over, but don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, you know much, and we'll check you in the next one.